Okay, sweetie.
We are live, Anthea.
Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you all. It's all good to see you. It's our Monday session.
Yay! We
Yay.
love our Monday session. We get to connect with people and we get to talk about really good topics that help you to use the teachings of the law of attraction and get what you want.
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely.
yeah.
And today is get clarity about what you want. The universe can't answer if you don't know what you want. And this is a big one because Christina, let's start here. How many people just go through life not defining what they want, and they just think that things are just coming to them, they're just happening, this is what it is, I've been dealt this pack of cards, I've been dealt this, when actually you can mold that energy. You can bring yourself to a point where you're so clear and so defined in what it is you're going for that you can reach your goals. You can actually make that happen in a process of starting with asking and being clear. You can't build a house without actually having the paperwork and writing it all down and constructing it together, as in, I can't think of the right words here, but
a blueprint, architecture plan. Yeah,
that's right. Yes. So if you're going to build a house, you need to know the structure of it. You need to know what it's going to look like. You're going to have people come in and look at each part of it and how you're going to start to build it. And that's with anything in this world. Anything you want, you need to know what the first part of it is. What is it you want? You can't get to a destination. You go and get your sat navigation system and you say you want to go somewhere. If you don't put, you've never been there before, if you don't put your address to where you're exactly going, it will take you anywhere. You could just put whatever and it will take you whatever. And that's the same in life. Direction, definition, and knowing. So when you're asking, you're actually asking with preciseness, and you can laser focus yourself to go in that direction, right, Christina?
Well, absolutely. And where intention and attention go, the energy flows. I think, though, that people get confused about being specific, but allowing the universe to decide. It's kind of like the whole reason that we say this or something better when we're doing affirmations and writing goals, we always say, here's what I want, or something better. Mm-hmm. But the key, as you're talking about, is if your attention is on what you want, then the energy flows there, as long as you're feeling that it's already yours. And so it's okay to be specific. In fact, in every goal setting training, they talk about specificity. It's there's a formula, SMART goals, and specific is the first thing. S for SMART is specific, and measurable, M, measurable. You know, if you want money, how much money do you want? And that also gets tricky, because when you're not clear about how much money you need and why you want it, which is one of our bullet points, why you want something, how much, you know, if you don't define, like people say, I want to be happy. Well, what makes
does that
you
look
happy?
Like? Yeah. What does that look like? What things can you do in your day that helps you become happier, a happier person? If you're doing the things that make you miserable, then you're not going to be happy. You're going against yourself. You're literally misaligning yourself in what you want, and you're not working, you're not operating in that energy. You're operating in away from it, because you're not doing what you say you want to be doing. You're doing something different because of your belief system, because you don't believe you can do that. So if you work with things that you believe also, so when you want something, if you can believe it, first and foremost, you can do it, you can become it. But until you get into that belief system, you kind of hold yourself back and you give yourself excuses, and then you focus on what's not working, and you can say, oh, I told you it wouldn't work, I told you it doesn't work for me, I knew this wouldn't happen for me. That's because there's no belief behind it. So you need to be in a place of being able to ask for something and believe that you can do that. And even if it's something that seems really big, there's going to be steps towards getting there. Not everything's going to come at once. So you got to have the patience and the understanding and allow the universe to bring you the people, circumstances, the events that bring what you want together. So that's where the universe comes into it, because it brings you the resources. You start meeting the right people. You start getting the ideas of what you could do next. And that's how creation takes place and becomes a manifestation, a full-blown manifestation. But the manifestation is happening at all times, right? It's always happening. We just need to recognize those small little wins along the way, because if you can recognize them, then you know you're walking in the right direction, and you're not going to be deflated from it. You're not going to be giving up, saying, oh, it's just not happening for me, because you can recognize what's going on in the process, right?
Yes, exactly. And you want to be aware that just having the goal and the feeling of the goal as something you want is a manifestation. It's the start. Yes. There's nothing that you think and feel that the law of attraction is not responding to. The universe is always responding to what you say you want. So this is why we are such sticklers about your languaging and really being conscious of what you're telling yourself. That is just like so primary to everything, because what the law of attraction is inclusive. In other words, it's always on. There's nothing that you can do so to turn it off except go to sleep. That's when you have a period where the attraction stops and you reset. But until that point, all day long, if you are saying, I don't want this, I don't want that, why does this always happen to me, negative stuff, then the universe is hearing that.
Responding, and it's responding to that, and it's giving you people, circumstances, and events in alignment with what you're saying. So you're literally just getting back what you're giving out all day. All day, every day. And, you know, another point here is, you know, when you paint the picture, write down your aspirations, being clear about them, and, you know, define what it is you want, and paint a picture. So what would it look like for you to have these things? What does it look like? Honestly, when you think of something you want, again, like Christina just said, it's a manifestation. The second it's come to your mind, it's because it's manifested in you. So when the picture comes, that's like it's giving you your mind is giving you the images to be able to back up what you've physically or what you've mentally, what you've asked for. You're getting the images now, and then you start moving forward within that image. But unless you get a clear picture and a vision, then you're not going to really know what it's going to look like. But once you know what it looks like, you can feel it. You can feel, let's say you're somebody who wants, you want a new house. And you feel like, okay, wherever you are right now, you feel like it's an impossible task because you can't see the money behind it, or you can't, you know, you just can't find a way of how it's going to happen. We don't need to know the ways. Right. You just need to know what it looks like and feel, what does it feel like to have a new house? What would you do with it? What colors would you have in there? What type of furniture would you have in there? Would you want it modern? Would you want it old style? Would you want it by the beach? Do you want it on a main road? Do you want it, you know, go into these details and really get clarity on that. And then don't worry, again, like I said, don't worry about how it's going to happen, because those images and that feeling the universe will bring you the people, circumstances, and events to make that happen. And you'll take inspired action, because you'll get the idea as you're speaking to someone, or you'll hear something, or you'll read something, and then it drops into place, and it's like a puzzle coming together. Trust the process, man.
Yes. And the most important thing is that you write it down.
Yes.
It's very, very important to journal what you want, why you want it, and specifically, what does it look like, smell like, taste like, feel like? How would you be if you had that, when you have that? And what what people get stuck on is that same thing of, I work with a lot of people who have eating disorders and food addiction and other addictions, and they want to lose weight, or they want to stop doing the thing that is not helping them. But they've been doing it for years. And then they come to me, and the next thing you know, they want the results yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And it just doesn't work that way. So what you really want to do is you really want to say, okay, this is what I want. What does it feel like to have it? And be in the imagining of it. See, the most important thing, as Abraham Hicks says, is that you feel good. And so if you can be like a kid, imagining and pretending just because it's fun, just because it feels good to be in that pretend world for a period of time, that's creation. That's making the vibration.
Yes, raising that vibration. And I think when we we done a live the other day, we done some I think on the event, on through our live event that we done, and people were saying, I've just lost my trail of thought there. What was you just saying, Christina?
Well, I was just saying pretending and feeling good in the pretense, because it's like you're living in another world for a period. It's like daydreaming. It's not a big deal.
No. And actually, if you can get yourself into that place and you've got the support mechanism around you that helps you, that you can speak to people about it, and you can put yourself in the present moment to speak of it as if it's already happening, like what it feels like to be in the house, or what it feels like to have a chef, or what it feels like to have a successful business, or what it feels like to publish a book, whatever it is. What does that look like? What does it feel like? And align with that. And I was just going to say, this is why we have such a great time and been able to manifest things so easily and quickly, because we communicate with one another here, and we have our mastermind sessions, and we're able to create together. And when you've got the energy coming together, it creates things that the way the energy just moves, and there's more people speaking about it, it creates a bang and helps things happen easier, because you've got a belief system, not just from one, for more than one. And anything that comes together creates can create the best for you in a very quick and easy way, because great minds come together and create this goodness together, right?
Exactly.
And I think it's so powerful to do that, to speak about it. So don't speak about it with people that are not going to get you and be like, oh, stop daydreaming, you're in the real world, because the real world for you is the what's going on up here. That's real. That's as real as it comes. The outside is a reflection of what's happened up here first and foremost. So you cannot live what's happening on the outside unless you've seen it on the inside, unless you thought about it, unless you've spoken about it. Something from you then reflects out. So if people are saying to you, you can't do something, then that's the wrong people to speak to. Get with the people that will support you and build you and help you manifest whether it's an emotion or it's an experience or business, like whatever it is, they will help you become that better version of you through conversations and visualizations.
Absolutely. Right? Absolutely. So I think we're going to wrap it up, but guys, don't leave this. If you're watching the replay, if you're live with us right now, whatever you do, the next 5 minutes, next 10 minutes, if you can, write down what you want.
Yes.
Don't leave this brief period of time where you haven't written it down, because what you do right now, you're in the flow of what we've been talking about. So get it on paper. That's what I want to say. Anything else, Anthea?
No, that's it. Just write it down and just start defining. Just keeping that momentum, keep the good feeling going, keep the things flowing and moving. And we're here, and we're here to help and support in any way we can. You can visit us at becomingabundantlyu.com, find out what how else we can help you and support you in your journey to becoming the best version of you and manifesting all that you want in your world.
Exactly. Yeah. All right, guys, we'll be doing our private group coaching in our membership, our private membership on Thursday at 11. And that's Eastern and 4 p.m. GMT if you're in the UK. And I don't know other time zones, but you guys can find it online. And thank you so much for joining us. If you are watching the replay, please press pound replay. Throw us a comment, throw us some information about what you want. Maybe you can put what you want in the comments and we can mastermind with you. We'll look at your comments, we'll respond to your comments, we'll put energy into what you want and just really love on you. So thanks for joining us. We love you.
Thank you. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.